so they could practice religion. So I don't know, y'all. It gets pretty tricky, y'all, but we'll catch up with that later. Engage in their own religion, which it's interesting because that's the whole reason why people came here, supposedly, was religious freedom. But those people searching for religious freedom came and slaughtered everyone who was already here so they could practice religion. So I don't know, y'all. It gets pretty tricky, y'all, but we'll catch up with that later. Now, continuing on to the Hooligans podcast, I want to talk about these elimination of presidential term limits. Now, where did I see this at, man? This is interesting. Imagine,
Abortion is now on the ballot in Florida, and
imagine if that were to happen, bro. Check this out. Sorry, y'all. I got Panic of the Disco playing in my ear. Dance, dance. All right, yo, check this craziness out. The American, let me make sure that my mic's working. The American Conservative, a right wing blog and Project 25 coalition partner, recently posted an article calling the 22nd Amendment, which has historically limited presidents to 2 terms since 1951, into question. What the heck? The point of the article was to make the case for a Trump 2028. The fact some conservatives are even making this argument is a sign of just how strong the cult of personality around Donald Trump remains. They're trying to change it for Donnie Trump because he's just the coolest guy. He's the coolest crown in the box of colors. What's going on here, bruh? But the assumption that the former president would be a shoo-in for 2028 could also be a markedly short-sighted one. If this, sorry, y'all. Yo, I have this guacamole on my leg, bro. Hold up. Guacamole on my leg was really putting a damp in my personality, man. Couldn't really be myself with all that guacamole on my leg. All right. Anyways, what the heck, man? I don't even like Obama, but the right would be mega effed if he could run continuously. Bruh, if they did this, if this worked, it would be hilarious. I'd vote for President Obama again and again and again. Let's see, hold on. Changing presidential term limits. Oh yeah, where's my freaking grill at, bruh? See if there's anything on Tickety Talk. Let me put my grill back in. No.
Hey, you all. So, if you're not familiar with the presidential line of succession and the amount of terms that a president is able to serve according to the Constitution, it was on this day in 1951 that the 22nd Amendment was officially ratified, setting 2 terms as the limit for presidents to serve in office. George Washington's precedent was followed by his successors until
2 terms.
FDR won a 3rd term in 1940 and would go on to run again and win against Thomas Dewey in 1944. Wendell Willkie supporters donned buttons that stated, "No man is good 3 times" in his campaign against FDR in 1940 to protest this unprecedented move. Until the
So they're trying to change this, bro. This is crazy. I wonder if they were as crazy as we were. Like, what the heck? Let's see, 22nd Amendment. The 22nd Amendment, 1951, to the Constitution. That wasn't that long ago. The 22nd Amendment 1951 to the Constitution of the U.S., effectively limiting to the number of terms a president of the U.S. may serve. It was one of the 273 recommendations to the U.S. Congress by the Hoover Commission, created by President Harry S. Truman to reorganize and reform the federal government. Man, I wish my Google worked. I wish my Google worked. Google. Um, doing all this extraness. Oh, changing presidential term limits. Donald Trump. All right, I can't really find nothing. But yeah, man, it looks like that's something that we might hear more about. Them changing presidential term limits, man. Yeah, we voting for Obama if they allowed 3 terms. Who would y'all vote for? Would y'all vote for Obama again or Mr. Trump? All right, y'all. Lastly, on the Hooligans podcast, we got to talk about abortion on the ballot in Florida, guys. This is a tough one.
Abortion is now on the ballot in Florida, and here's everything you need to know. Today, the Florida Supreme Court ruled to uphold a